Hey, greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the Eclectic High Priestess. I am so grateful to be sharing this space with you. Earth signs, we got messages for your week ahead. If you have not already and you would like to join us when we come up here and we just chat and look at what's going on energetically, within and outward. If you like to join us, then take the time to subscribe. Okay. If you are loyal, then here we are. Okay. So for the earth signs, you guys got the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I feel like this week you're going to be working on dissolving some attachments, even just kind of like exploring the attachments themselves. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the fact that you are detaching from everything, but you are becoming aware or making yourself aware of attachments and how they serve you, how they manifest in your reality. Okay. I'm also feeling like there are certain inclinations and just like there's certain inclinations like and developments for you. So it's like you'll be inclined to do things that are not really of your nature. Okay. And or seemingly that you believe are not of your nature. I also feel like you could be developing new tastes, new cravings, even new cravings. Okay, this week you could find that even it could be as simple as a candy or something. It could be that simple, but you could also find that something that you didn't necessarily see as valuable or moving forward or having that you didn't see interest in before. Oh, you're gonna see it now because you have developed an interest in it. You have developed an affinity for it because of the experiences that you have had since you've last come in contact with it. Okay, so for instance, you may meet a person and they may not seem like your type, but then you have 3 or 4 more dates and then you realize they're more your type than you realized. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here, where you're having kind of like an epiphany about how you have shifted, and it's being shown to you because of what your taste is now. Okay, I'm also picking up on an energy of somebody or something that you are experiencing in your life is indeed an acquired taste. Okay, and it's a gift though, because for some reason you're the only one who can see that this is a valuable thing, and that it just takes some sampling. You got to sample it a couple times. You got to get in there and work with it a couple times, and you got to actually understand it. It's kind of like oysters or any of those types of delicacies. It's like, yes, it's enjoyable if you understand it, if you know what you're tasting. And that scene on Ratatouille where the two rat brothers were, what's his name? Remy, something like that. Basically, he was introducing his brother to the delicacy. He gave him a piece of cheese and a fruit, and it was like it was something totally different. And so, for instance, that not for instance, but that's something that you're going to be experiencing this week, Earth signs, where you're like awakened to something, to how delicate or how sweet or how beautiful something really is, and you couldn't see it before. Okay, it's an acquired taste. The word acquired means that you gained a liking. It's a gaining. You've acquired it. Okay. And so that means that through some type of challenge, through some type of process, you've come to now enjoy that thing. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Bittersweet. Okay, so again, that's tying into that message here, and I feel like this is tied to the throat chakra. So you may have to, not I feel like it is, you may have to communicate this very message to someone, or you may have to communicate it some way. So whether that means walking away from a job, whether that means walking away from a well, I'm going to say that it means walking away from a commitment, because there's a ring here. And what else is there here? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Actually, I'm saying exactly what it is. So I'll show you the rest of the cards. You have bittersweet here. You have the ring. You have pathway. And you have dolphins. This talks about peace, harmony, communication. What else? Humor, fun, collaboration, joy, and helpful. It's helpful, effective communication. Okay. So again, there's something here where whatever you have to say this week, or whatever you're going to be expressing this week, it is your truth. It's a developed truth. It's a new truth. Whereas it may not have been your truth before. It was just something. It was an ideal before, and you did not accept it as truth. And that's okay, because now you've acquired the wisdom and the understanding to now see that as a truth. Okay, it is now your truth. And that may change too. But no pressure, right? No pressure. Okay. But I love this with the bittersweet thing. It does feel like maybe a commitment is not going to go where you want it to go. Now, this could be opening up the pathway for for something else. That's going to be somebody else's situation, because I do feel like there's a lot of different storylines here, but we'll be here all day if we try to figure them out all, right? I do get the sense though that something about somebody who just had a birthday, something weird happened on their birthday. I also just heard though that a birth, or a birth that won't be happening. So there's a bittersweet energy here because, and I don't mean to be insensitive and just talk over it like that, but earth signs, it does feel like there's some event that happens, something that doesn't get to go to the next level. Or from the past, you put it wherever it plays for you, but I do feel a present energy of something not going to the next level, or something not going the distance. And this is okay though, because it's bittersweet, meaning that you kind of know you have to let it go. You kind of know that you're supposed to let it go. So that's a beautiful energy here, earth signs. Let's see what your individual signs are saying. um wow, there's something else here, but I can't put it into words. So we'll see if it comes forward. Okay, so we have Taurus first with justice. Okay, all right. So yeah, okay. So this does tell me that something that is out of balance, something that you don't feel like is aligned. Okay, so you're going to be making a choice. You're going to be taking action this week, Taurus, to pay attention to where resistance is for you, where you feel like you're having to force, where you feel like you're having to pull people into things, pull energy out of nowhere. You're going to be assessing that this week. I also feel like too, with this energy we're talking about, the bittersweetness, if there is any lower vibration or any pain, okay, because pain is not necessarily low vibrational, right? So if there's any pain or grief or anything like that that has to be experienced, just know that it is a gift as well, okay? Because I feel like with this justice, it means that a ruling is in your favor. So whatever is happening for your good, so that you can continue down a certain pathway, okay? There's a pathway for you to follow. And whatever, I don't mean to say this way, but if this was like a pregnancy or a project that you were trying to work on, it's saying that if it comes to a close this week, or you get an indication that it needs to be closed this week, just trust it. Trust that this is in your favor, okay? Taurus, it felt really heavy. So I feel like it's going to be something that you really did try to invest a lot of energy into. Okay. The energy is not wasted. Energy is never wasted. Okay. I'm also feeling too for this group. If this is a relationship we're talking about, whatever you invested, you know that it's a return investment. If you know that you've developed, if you know that you've grown, if you know that you have a different perspective on life, if you know that you've healed then anything that you invested in that situation has already paid off. Okay. All right. So let's move on to Virgo. Ace of Michael. Okay, so that's an epiphany, a message. Okay, so this is tying into you guys' overall message just perfectly fine. So with the Ace of Michael here, there does seem like there is a new understanding that you're having. Let's see, a wonderful new idea. Let's see, clear up communication problems with others. Okay, now that does tell me that there is a level of misunderstanding that could be here for you, Virgo, about intention, about just maybe even just questions. So you may have answers for someone, or you may be having answers come to you. I also feel, I hear the word report, some type of report or result. Okay, some type of report or results for Virgo are going to also be in your favor. Okay, and I feel like that's a definitely message. It's going to be in your favor, these results. Although again, that bittersweet energy is coming up. So whatever this ends up being for you, it does feel like some type of release. So I'm hearing like get out of jail free card, or some type of like, it's like an exit, a way out of something. Okay. All right. Well, okay, Virgo, whatever you're trying to get out of, I hope that works out for you. And then we have Capricorn with the Queen of Ariel. So now I feel led to say that if you are tied to an air sign, then you could find that you guys enter into some type of very mature, balanced connection this week. You could find that you are in agreement about your values and how you see relationships. And you may even find it useful to listen to their video. But I say that because they had a big King of Pentacles energy, and you guys have the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like that this is adding something that's adding more beauty to your life, more freedom to your life. I also feel like more stability, or your sense of stability is changing. Okay, your sense of stability is changing from the more solid, grounded, in place energy to allowing yourself to create wherever you are. Because I mean, the feminine principle coming into the earth energy would say to me something like, I'm able to plant myself and grow wherever I am. I'm able to plant myself and grow wherever I am with whatever I have around me. So, and I'm able to find stability wherever I am with whatever I have around me. So that's also a beautiful energy. Whatever this bittersweetness is, you are going to be receiving it in that same way. You're going to be whatever this choice is, or whatever this message or news is that's coming to you, you're going to be receiving it in that way, as in you have the tools to transmute this, or you can see the gift or the beauty that it is bringing. Okay, let's get you guys some playing cards and see what else is here for our earth signs. That was a lot. I think I'm gonna keep the Joker and keep that one that flipped over. Okay, so there's a say it to my face. Yep, that's the Ace of Swords there with the Virgo. Say it to my face. You guys say it to my face and say it plain and clear. So there is some communication here. And then Forerunner. So that means that somebody is going to take the initiative to do something. I also feel like, too, there is something that was seen or experienced before it actually happened. Okay, so there's that. So you may get that someone wants to tell you you were right about something, even though they don't want to really say it. And then you or vice versa. We also have turn back time. So yeah, and then add some whiskey. So there might be some truth about something like that, like drinking. I'm also seeing Shiite. So there is an energy here of seeing. Remember, I said you didn't see the value of it before, like you tried to play it like it was less than. Not like you tried to play it, but in the situation, something was made to seem like it was less than what it was, because that's what you really believed. Okay, so Shiite, add some whiskey, turn back time. This is saying that there was an influence, so somebody could be stopping drinking here too, with the Page of Cups in reverse. I also feel like if that is you for the Earth Sign Collective, then you are feeling like it's going to take out a sense of enjoyment out of your life. That is something that you use to soothe yourself, and you're going to feel, so it's a bittersweet energy. Even though you know you're doing the best thing for yourself, you also feel like you're going to be missing out on something. Okay, and then so let's see, turn back time, add some whiskey and Shiite. So there's some situation here from the past that's tied to drinking and some feminine energy. Okay, and the judgment made about this energy. Okay, don't even got to be a woman. It just got to be, something that, was offering freedom, that could have been more creative. It could have been more abstract than you're used to. So whatever that is, that's what you said, Shiite, to like, okay, yeah, that's cool, but whatever type of thing. So add some whiskey could mean that you needed a little more spice, or you thought it needed a little more to it. And now you're looking back like, yeah, I don't know if I really need that anymore. So anyway, success is here. Remember, we said it was bittersweet, but it turns out for your good. I just saw a fool in love. So if this ties to some romantic experience, then you are aware of a foolish decision or choice. Earth signs, twin stars. So if you feel like you are on a twin flame journey, or have a tie to Sirius, A or B, then that's talking to you. So we have May here. Oh, that's now. Okay. So somebody is wanting to speak. Somebody's wanting to speak right now, like right now. Okay. Somebody wants to speak right now. So if only the great, that's like only the strong survive type of energy, or like an endurance type of energy. covens. Okay, so this is also like a secret society or secret club. So somebody might, the Ace of Swords is also an invitation, like a formal invitation to something. So you could also offer an invitation or receive an invitation to some type of like private group or clique, friend circle, but it's coven. So they have an intention, not they, but the group itself has a purpose, mission, or intention. Okay. All right. Anything else? 22, the number 22 is popping up. And what else? Anything else for the earth signs? Anything else for the earth signs? Strategy, okay. Emotional fog. Okay, so yeah, there's a whole lot of, and then slave, iced or straight. Okay, so I'm gonna say this very directly, and it's kind of a specific message, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So, iced or straight. That means that somebody had a choice: red, blue, hot, cold, water, fire. Somebody had a choice, maybe between a water sign and a fire sign. So, water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces; fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And so, whatever this is, also it was a choice between freedom and slavery. I also feel as if there was a choice, the choice wasn't necessarily made. A strategy was put into place. Okay, a strategy was put into place, and what happened is we decided that we were going to pursue one option, make the other option our emotional slave. Okay, emotional fog, slave. So whatever happened, the person feels like they made the wrong choice because we had down there a fool in love and turn back time. Both cards of like regret or looking back at past actions. Okay. All right, earth signs, that's all I got for you. If you feel like that resonated for you or is going to help you in some way, feel free to like and subscribe. Okay. All right. Peace.